Alright, welcome back to the channel. This is CDub Studio bringing you another video. Today just going over the build of the Cyberboard from Angry Meow, and just talking about the different components that I picked for the build, and just kind of giving you an idea of my thoughts as I went through building this board. So I bought the board from Space Cables in the US. You can also purchase it through Angry Meow. There's also different places that you can purchase it if you are outside of the US, but that was my decision to go with Space Cables to be able to get it in the color that I wanted, which was cloud white. So that's the reason why I went that route. For the screwdriver that I used, I purchased that on Amazon. It came with a lot of different tips, including the one that was needed to be able to open this board up. It's rechargeable. It has a light on the bottom of it so you can see what you're doing. And I always wanted one. Just working on computers and peripherals and stuff like that, it felt like it was a good thing to have. It's definitely not needed for this project. You could definitely get away with the included Allen wrench that they give you. For the Lube Station that I used, I bought that on Amazon as well. My honest thoughts are that I'm not a huge fan of it. I ended up just laying parts on it and not really using it like it was intended to be used. It did come with a useful paintbrush, a stem holder, and a switch opener though, so all of those things were able to be utilized by me during the build. So it wasn't a complete waste, and for the low price that I paid for it, I felt like I got my use out of it. So for the lube, I purchased that from Prevail Kiko. It's Cryotox 205 grade 0. I used the lube on the switches as well as the stabilizers for the build. I really liked the overall sound profile that came out of the build, so I think that it was a success. The stabilizers were also purchased from Prevail Kiko. They're the Duroc plate-mounted stabilizers. You can decide if you want to get them clipped or not. I decided to pick the clipped ones, and I also got them in the clear color. There are other choices of colors that you can pick for your needs. I chose clear for my build. The switches are Cherry MX Reds. I bought these on Amazon. I felt like they're a good switch overall. I mainly do FPS gaming, so I felt like they were a good fit for me. The board itself, the one I picked, is hot swappable, so I can change these out later if I choose to. You don't have to use these. There's many different options as far as switches go. There's a bunch of different sites that you can go to pick your switches. Prevail, I know for one, has different switches that you can purchase from them. Some of them are factory lube, so that could save you the trouble if you're not interested in lubing your own switches. I chose to do so mainly because I enjoyed the experience in being able to say that I've lubed my own keyboard switches. And I've got some tutorials down in the description to help walk you through being able to do this process. There's some great videos that I've linked, and there's also some build guides in there, as well as how to lube your switches, how to lube your stabilizers, and just overall different methods from different creators that I've found on YouTube that were helpful for me going through this process of building. So that's where we're at with that. And then for the key, I have purchased a Keycap Puller. I got it on Amazon as well. So if you have a problem with your switch that you put on your board, you can take it off. This one's a Gateron one. It was super nice. A little bit pricey for what it is, to be quite honest, but I have a cheaper one, and that one I've actually scratched some of my boards just trying to pull switches out. This switch puller is just a lot easier to pull switches in and out of, so I'll have a link for that in the description as well. For the Keycap Puller, I mean, honestly, just search something on Amazon. I'll have one down there in the description they all basically do the same thing. There's not really much to it, to be quite honest. And then for the keycaps that I got, I went on Amazon and I wanted to get a pudding style keycap in white to kind of match my white theme build. That way there would kind of give me more of the RGB effects that I was wanting, and you know, I felt like it was a good solution for me. You're welcome to pick something different, and then when the RGB's off, it's more of a minimalistic view, as it just shows a white keyboard. So that's kind of overall what I purchased, why I purchased it, and I'll have links for everything that I used for the build down in the description below, as well as some tutorials that I found useful for me going through this process. So that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to say that, and thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to see more content like this in the future. I really appreciate it. Everyone have a great day. Thanks everybody. This is C-Dub Studios signing off.